Hi, good morning, and welcome to the daily reading for the 3rd of May. And it's from The Soul's Companion by Tian, Dayton, connecting with the soul through daily meditations. So, my book is flipped to the wrong date. It's titled Challenge. I am up to the adventure of living a life with spirit and meaning, to the challenge of going within. I have to fight my battles within my own heart, to face my tigers in the night. Fear of my own inner void or emptiness is a primary fear. It keeps me tied to illusion and chasing false gods, rather than accepting my own inner void and living with and through it. Often I allow myself to be taken in by the false notion that there is something out there in the world that will solve my life. That will ensure my happiness if only I can acquire it. This is not the life of soul. Rather, it is the path away from soul. I am willing to be challenged. And then there's a quote from someone called Edith Hamilton, referring to Aeschylus. He was first and last the born fighter, to whom the consciousness of being matched against a great adversary suffices, and who can dispense with success. Life for him was an adventure, perilous indeed, but men are not made for safe havens. The fullness of life is in the hazards of life, and at the worst, there is that in us which can turn defeat into victory. All right, I didn't do a very good job on the quote. Sometimes these quotes don't make any sense to me, but the end of it makes sense to me. But this bit in the middle, the great adversary suffices. He was first and last the born fighter, to whom the consciousness of being matched against a great adversary suffices. To whom the consciousness of being matched against a great adversary suffices, and who can dispense with success. Anyway, life for him was an adventure, and I think that's what we're talking about, life being an adventure. And are you up for the adventure? I didn't, before I came to work on my spirituality, I just felt like life was really hard. And that's the way it just was. I didn't know that I really had any say in the matter. But when we look at life as an adventure, it makes life easier somehow. When we would travel with the kids when they were younger, and maybe there was a delay, our flight was delayed, and I would say to them, it's an adventure, and I remember them saying to me, Mum, you only say it's an adventure when we're not having fun. And that was true. I was trying to make it fun for them by saying it was an adventure. And actually, they did brilliantly when we travelled, and they would find something to keep themselves amused. And I did a pretty good job of keeping them amused. But travelling was good for me with them, even though there was 3 of them, and they were we started when they were very small, travelling with all 3 of them. It was a great adventure. I did love that travel bit. I used to, when we did transatlantic flights, I used to treat it like a night shift. Bill went to sleep because he was going to be driving at the other end, but I used to stay up with the kids and make sure they were all okay, and if they were sleeping, if they were awake, whatever they were. And it was, I don't know, it was my job as a mum to do that. So challenge. Could it be a challenge? I suppose, but actually it was, I don't remember it being frazzling, so that's great. And that was even in the days before remedies. I used to, just, it was just part of the adventure. I thought of the travel as adventure, which was great. So anyway, it's about looking inside, you find it inside. The solving is not out there. So think about that today. If you're looking for something to solve your problem out there, think about sitting quietly with yourself and look in here into your soul and ask for help. Ask for help. It sounds bonkers, but you know, if you sit quietly and you do it regularly, the peace in that will help. You know, even if you think nothing else does, that peacefulness, giving yourself that peacefulness to sit quietly with yourself will help. Anyway, my 5 minutes is up. I'm going. Namaste, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.